So slow down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Baltimore.
In motion goes Likely. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We're going to go right back to Henry. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Douglas in motion. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he'll take this one in. Jordan James. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall Incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
In punt formation.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Fist brought in out past the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
At the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's second and 6. Play action now. Jackson. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, Jackson. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
12 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Second down, Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Douglas in motion. Third and long for Jackson. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Oh, that is terrific.
The Falcons
out of bounds,
first and
inside
10
the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Crazy. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. There's a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Tight. Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Cup 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Jackson's pass The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
line.
And here's Bijan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brought down at the
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up
It's a
3rd
gain of a
down,
yard.
it still keeps this
Brings up
offense in what they
3rd
call
down
a
and
50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Inside. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now faking the give. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there.
2nd down and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
15-yard line.
Let's go now.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort forcing that 4th down stop.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it, and he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of his end zone, Jackson. That one taken in by Douglas. And a good gain. He's going to
16-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Craig and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
He's got Douglas going deep, and he will score. Hot Douglas, touchdown Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good, and the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. J.D. Bertrand able to bring him down.
J.D. Bertrand. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Here's
Falcons'
2nd and 6.
32-yard line.
He'll kick this out wide. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
Okay, break. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
One final throw before the break. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Carter on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double. Take it to the half. 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
39-yard line.
Ready, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
On the return is Jones. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Billy Bowman on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Now Jackson, this a design run. They're going to work this down inside the 45. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down. Jackson. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
And the Baltimore
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Third, they need 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. That one is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Carter on the return. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
It is a big play there for the Falcons.
First down.
An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll pivot to Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons.
1st down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Their throw taken by Pitts.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. To the pylon, he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Marcus Jones now to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Jackson has completed to Douglas. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
Douglas in motion.
13.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore
11 yards on the
first down.
connection there. Good for a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
DC, ready?
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now. He'll swing this out to James. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Douglas in motion. Now it's Jackson.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson on the keeper. Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
DC, ready?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Back to throw, Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Carter on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Yeah. Hey,
They'll run with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now, faking the give. A throw complete to Scott. He's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down and 3.
Gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're running here with Robinson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
On the tackle.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
42-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Go street. Move. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Ravens
in motion goes likely.
Hey. Shut up.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further.
Falcons 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 7.
When you throw the ball short of the
It's
sticks
down.
on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Forward.
Go.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening.
He was
Going to
taken
lose a
down
yard.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action now. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Raven first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get about 5. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Jackson. Throwing the out route. Now has it. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. First and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A pickup of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Design run here with Jackson. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take an 8. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
A 24-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This pass is caught by Scott. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 42 yards.
First down.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Fight hard. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. Rushed to his left. He runs with it. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.